Welcome to Supremacy 10 right here in Christchurch at the New Zealand Institute of Sport. I'm Lightning Mike Yangover, and we have some of New Zealand's top MMA talent. 11 MMA bouts featuring the South Island's best. The headline bout of the evening is the light heavyweight strap on the line, featuring the champion Brogan Anderson defending his belt against Richie Boom Boom Cooper. And plenty to fight for on the undercard as fighters match up for undisputed ranking points as we try to find the top MMA kings in the New Zealand fight scene. And our fifth fight of the evening, it is a featherweight ranking match once again for undisputed Johnny Lloyd Howard, one of the real characters in New Zealand MMA. He is one of the most improved fighters in the game. Started off with flashy stand-up, but has improved his wrestling and his jiu-jitsu skills over time to go with his explosive stand-up and rather comedic presence.
My name is John Lloyd Hayward. I fight out of Fight Side's Gym, Carlson Gracie, Jiu-Jitsu.
It doesn't look like he's coming out of that. Murdoch stuck his neck out, and he's a very strong young man. We've seen him defeat Shem Murdoch, who is a very good wrestler.
I reckon he'll take me down because he's known about my stand-up, so I reckon he'll be a bit too scared, but if he does take me down, I'll just tap him out.
Certainly very confident, Johnny Lloyd Hayward, and he does have a good repertoire. In terms of his submissions, he does go for the flashy stuff though. But over time, he really has impressed and improved the Carlson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu exponent. And he's going up against Will Nehoff.
Oh, my opponent is pretty quick. He's a good fighter. It's going to be a really good match. He's got a bit of swagger about him, so I'll be looking to knock that out of him.
Their feet to hips gives you the ability to push away. Brave words there from Will Nehoff. He himself is looking to come back from an armbar defeat in his last bout.
Just bring it on, eh? I can't wait.
One-on-one, toe-to-toe. Let's go. Blood blast. On all the way. Bring it on.
Well, the time for talk is over. Ashburn's Will Nehoff. He is older, he is taller, he has less experience than the 19-year-old Johnny Lloyd Hayward, who's very explosive with his 2-2 record. Referee Terry Hill gets us underway.
Gentlemen, you know the rules. I'm just going to give you two commands. When I say stop, you stop fighting. And when I say fight, you start or resume fighting. You understand? Let's go to work.
Well, let's see if the explosiveness of Johnny Lloyd Hayward can overcome the cardio and conditioning of William Nehoff. Lloyd in the red and white shorts on the left of your screen. Nehoff in the black MMA trunks. Nehoff sticking out that jab early. He's taller of the two, more rangy. Johnny Lloyd, he fancies his stand-up. He's certainly explosive. Bridges the gap quickly with a looping overhand right, misses the knee. Nehoff using his range well.
Behind your fighters.
Good faking. Looks reasonably accomplished for an inexperienced fighter. Chin up though there from Nehoff. Johnny Lloyd hasn't really found his range yet with his hands. Pressing forward. Just has to be cautious he doesn't walk into a right hand. Misses with that right hand. Right head kick, but comes back up with the knees from Hayward. Elbow over the top. Good dirty boxing from both these boys. That was close your eyes, Hail Mary, and throw in the kitchen sink as well. Hayward may be explosive, but he's lacking a little accuracy with a stand-up, although that was a lovely left kick, switch-up kick to the ribs. The low kick to the rear thigh of Nehoff, caught momentarily. Fakes the left hook, lovely spinning hook kick. It's a highlight reel move. What they call a balk right hand there. Now he's into the tie clinch. and see if he can use his superior explosiveness and put it to work. Nehoff looking to get his head out, but he's dropped his head down low. Not really cross-facing over the top and using his height. Doesn't want to drop his head into those knees. Nice uppercut there, slips the jab well. Oh, Johnny Lloyd seems to have found his rhythm. Nehoff, though, looks accomplished enough for this stand-up. Johnny Lloyd very flat-footed. Lloyd in the red and white trunks, little step up right hand. Oh, big right hand over the top from Nehoff, punching down from height. Can he finish him? Momentarily wobbled Johnny Lloyd, but came back well. Testament to his conditioning. Let's see whether his cage is still rattled, whether there's still a few cobwebs. Rolls under the right hand well. Looks again to slip the uppercut and an overhand right of his own now. Now it might come down to who is the better catcher, not necessarily who's the better pitcher in this fight. Johnny Lloyd on his back now. He said pre-fight, if he takes me to ground, I'm going to submit him. Arm wrestling on the inside. Nehoff needs to be cautious. Last fight out, he was armbarred. And he's left his arm in there already. Stacking him. And he's tapped. He's tapped. Oh, look nasty. Well, as soon as it went to ground, Johnny Lloyd Hayward, he latched onto the arm and he just didn't let go. Referee Terry Hill was as close to the action as he could be. Johnny Lloyd rolls over. He tried to escape, but he went the wrong way. And very awkward right at the end there. He tapped. Referee Terry Hill couldn't quite get in time. And it was just hard luck. The way Nehoff felt looks to be in excruciating pain.
Armbar submission for the blue corner, John Lloyd Hayward.
Well, he's certainly a character, Johnny Lloyd Hayward. Adds another victory. He is now 3-2 in the MMA game. And I noticed Nehoff, he shook with his right hand there. Can't be too sore after that submission.
Tonight, we've seen you come into the ring. Bit of stand-up. There was a lot of stand-up. Did you want to go to the ground?
Never. I want to stand and bang so everyone can watch and be happy and have a laugh and have a good time. And that's what we're here for, entertainment.
Well, Mr. Entertainment, I call him the Billy T of New Zealand MMA. Johnny Lloyd Hayward takes another victory. Christchurch, see you next time in the cage.